you're all doing well and having a great day. Today I want to talk to you guys why I would not get an epidural ever again if I ever have children again. I will never ever get an epidural, and I'll tell you why. So I got an epidural with Olivia and I got an epidural with Cora. The reason I got an epidural with Cora is because I got an epidural with Olivia. I got an epidural with Olivia because, let's be honest, with Pitocin and getting induced, it was so painful, I was done. Absolutely done. After 2 to 3 days of labor and my blood pressure going up, I was finished. And so I had the epidural and everything was amazing afterwards. After the epidural, which I did not feel as they did it in my spine because they put it in during a contraction, which I think helped tons and tons and tons. But after I got the epidural in the hospital, little Miss Olivia decided to come super quick because I was only 2 centimeters dilated, and I rushed and went to 9 centimeters within 15 minutes, you guys. 15 minutes from 2 to 9. It was amazing, and that's because my body was able to finally relax after being so tense and in tons of pain during that labor. Anyways, I had the same concept that maybe if I get this epidural when I have Cora, that the same thing would happen. And my idea, it worked. It was very true. But by the time I got my epidural, I was already 7 centimeters, and honestly, I didn't even need it at that point. I could have gone to the entire 9 without the epidural, and that's because I didn't get the Pitocin. I was induced a completely different way, and so my contractions were a lot less painful. Again, I recommend the Foley balloon for anybody that is going to get induced. Little Miss Olivia is sad and she needs some mommy time, so she's gonna hang out with us for probably the rest of this video. I got my epidural done when I was 7 centimeters long. My mindset was, if I have this epidural right now, I'm going to have Cora within 20 minutes. And that was my entire mindset, and the reason why I did this, which was completely silly because, again, I was 7 centimeters already, and I should have just stuck it out, but I was just done as well. When you are in labor for so long, you just want your baby. And that was the point I was at. I just wanted my baby, I wanted to relax, and I needed some downtime. Anyways, I had this guy come in to do my epidural, and he told me to bend over, and my body was shaking, and they said that's the body's natural reaction to so much pain. And he said, okay, I'm gonna put the needle in. And my response was, aren't you gonna wait for a contraction? Because with my first, they did it during a contraction. He said, no, it's fine. He goes to put it in, and I get this shooting pain like I've never felt before, all the way down my right side, from my arm all the way down on my right leg. And it was like more like a pinch up here, but then it stung really bad down my right leg and my spine, and I could feel everything that they were shooting into my back, and then some, because I felt when they took the needle out as well. And I start crying, and that was how bad the pain was, that I started crying because of the pain. And mind you, I didn't have any pain suppressants, anything to help with the pain at all, no medications or anything previously for an entire day of labor and contractions all the way up to 7 centimeters. So for me to cry when I'm in pain, it's pretty darn painful. After I started crying, the nurse looks at me and she's like, you felt that? And went over and talked to the doctor and was like, she felt that? And he was like, I don't know what he said, but he just had his head down and he left the room. And she looks at me and she's like, you shouldn't have felt that. And then, needless to say, the epidural didn't work and I was in pain the rest of the time. And let me get to the reason why I will no longer get one in the future if I have another child. The reason is, not only did that freaking hurt, and my guess is that they hit something they weren't supposed to hit, because when he went in and I said ouch, he pulled the needle out really quick and then he went back in to a different spot. And so I know he messed up. Robbie was there, Robbie's dad was there, and they're pretty sure he messed up. The look on the nurse's face while I was in shooting pain looked like she knew the doctor messed up. It was a day or two later, when I was about to get discharged with Cora. Cora was discharged before me. If you guys see my birth story video, you guys will know that Cora was discharged before me, and I could not be discharged because of this reason. Every time I stood up, urine would just fall out of me. I had zero sensation whatsoever that I had to go to the bathroom. You guys know that really, really bad feeling when you get when your bladder is super, super full and you have to go to the bathroom to the point where you have to cross your legs and you're like waddling trying to get to the bathroom? I had zero of that, and yet my bladder was completely full, at least 80% full, I would say. And so they made me stay there, and they had to insert a catheter into me to measure how much urine was still staying inside my bladder after I went to the bathroom. And they realized a significant amount of urine was still stuck in my bladder, even though I had just gone to the bathroom. So they suggested going to the restroom within every hour just to get some out. I ended up staying there like a whole extra day because I told them that I was fine and I was beginning to feel a little bit more sensation. And fact of the matter was, I just wanted to go home with my baby. I was tired of being at the hospital, sharing a room and a recovery with another mother who just had her baby. I wanted to go somewhere quiet and I wanted to bond with my baby. I was done. I felt like I was going to see the doctor anyways in another week for a follow-up. Why stay in the hospital? So anyways, I went home. A little bit of sensation still came back. Went to my 6-week checkup and told them that a little bit of sensation. I had a little tiny bit of sensation there. Said, okay, that's fine. But here we are 3 months after I've had my baby, and I could barely feel when I have to go to the bathroom. I mean, my bladder has to be so overly full for me to be like, oh, hey, I think I have to go to the bathroom. And here's the sad part, you guys, the super sad part. And it is, it's a little bit devastating. Not only did it affect my ability to feel if I have to go to the bathroom, I can't say it's going to be too much information because this YouTube channel, I want to talk about real life. I want to talk about things that have actually happened. So this is a raw YouTube channel. If you are under 18, please forward through this part. Middle part of my lady parts, my vagina, I have very little sensation there. So I could feel the very top and I could feel the very bottom, but in the middle, it feels numb. It's almost like when you go to the dentist and they prick your mouth with the numbing solution, your gums, and I mean that's what it feels like, and it's always like that, and that part sucks, and I don't know if it's ever going to come back. The doctors think it will, but if I'm having this issue, with not being able to feel when I have to go to the bathroom or not. I mean, they didn't recommend anything but me just making sure I go within every 2 hours. The part about the urine just coming out, I don't have an issue with that anymore. The muscles have tightened and everything in that department is going well. It's just now the sensation. And I can't think of anything that it could have been except for this epidural. I was 100% fine after I had Olivia. Both vaginal births and both under 10 minutes, you guys. I pushed them out both under 10 minutes. There's no reason why I should lose these sensations. And every once in a while, I get a pinch in my back. A pinching feeling in my back, and it hurts. And so I'm just sharing this video with you guys out there just to be cautious and aware. I don't blame you if you want the epidural, because contractions, they do not feel well. But they have you sign that paper for a reason. And that is because stuff like this can happen. And so just be aware of that, you guys. And I'm totally interested. If you guys have a similar situation or story, please contact me and let me know, because I will do anything to try to better this situation and to make things better. So that is that, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have, please give this video a huge thumbs up and like, subscribe, and share this video if you have not done so. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will be talking to you later. Say bye. Say bye. Bye. Bye, you guys.